Good morning. Here today to discuss Lesson 67, A Course in Miracles. I sound like a broken record some days, but here we go. Love created me like itself. Quote, holiness created me holy. Kindness created me kind. Helpfulness created me helpful. Perfection created me perfect. And this lesson, in my words, is trying to remind us that, this is another quote, if love created you like itself, this self must be in you. So we weren't created unlike love. We weren't created to sit and, obsess and sit in insecurity and fear and guilt and wonder, am I doing enough? Am I enough? Of course you are. You're love. You came from love. So you're enough just the way you are. Those other things, we just learned those. We were programmed by our parents, by society, by life experiences, but none of those are truly us. We're love. Imagine the ocean. We're just a wave. Imagine the sun. We're just a ray. A ray of sun can't become darkness or something that doesn't belong to the sun. It is part of the sun. So even though it's a portion of something else, it's still made of the same stuff. So all of the time and stress we put ourselves in to analyze and, I'm talking about myself, right? Analyze and question things and obsess and spin on details and try and make sure I get it right and wonder, am I doing the right thing? Am I enough? None of those things have anything to do with who the fuck I am, because love created me like itself, which means it didn't create something flawed and confused and fucked up. It created somebody who is whole and has clarity and is already enough just by the sake of being who they are. So in my quest to self-optimize and always improve and become better, like that stuff is great and it behooves me, I guess, to do some of those things. But the bigger thing that I think I'm really trying to do is just stop believing that I'm not okay just as I am. That's it. My identity, my true identity is not all of these balls that I feel like I'm juggling and overwhelmed by and annoyed with. That is not the real me. Underneath all of that noise and clutter, I'm love, and it's not about trying to prove otherwise. All I have to do is just interrupt the old pattern, because nothing about me is actually damaged. Wow. That's pretty good, yeah? Okay. With that, I'm going to shut up and wish you a magnificent, magnanimous, mighty day. Have a good one.